Week 11 of the NFL. And this one features Trevor Lawrence. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Lions and the Bears, next on Madden Football.
Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather. Crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Play action. It's Fields. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Here's Fields. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was that we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No, it appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
Will Riker on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
The numbers for Benson in last week's ball game. 14 carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
On first down, it's Benson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Benson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. One more time to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Here now a third down and 8. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Waddle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with more pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On play action, Fields. A pass complete to Odunze. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 18-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here we go. Now Fields. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you.
There he goes, right side. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you have to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. Lawrence. Open man here is Benson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4 first first half touchdowns.
And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Koo for the extra point.
He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. Pass caught by Pearsall.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
From the gun, here's Fields. Completes this one to Pickens.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Ben Simmons
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We'll skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently second in the NFL at this point of the season. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago! Rome Adunze. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Lawrence. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Running out of the gun here with Benson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. At their own 11. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. Pass complete to Addison. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over.
at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But to throw again is Lawrence. But it's caught. Tompkins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. A solid stiff arm. The end result, 21 yards. They run over center with Benson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Trevor Lawrence scoring on the 2-yard keeper. The Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak. Another week. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears now ready to take over again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Bears, first down.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields finds Pickens out right.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Fields. This is caught by Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields. Down inside the 10. Escapes the defender. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Fields going to keep it once more. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Fields. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And the Lions are able to cover the... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. He's into space past the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Bears offense staying put. And Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Waddle laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions extend their lead, and they are about to get to a 9-2 record. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A shotgun snap, Fields. He gets it to Addison. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Addison, 45 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Open man is Waddle, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Lawrence. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball.